Hi soul family, welcome to the Matrix Oracle. My name is Audrey. I am going to be channeling the messages for this new moon in Taurus. I really felt the call to come live again. There was literally just 888 people active when I was about to start this live. Hi everyone. I'm just gonna wait a little bit for some of you to connect. Great to see you guys. So we're going to talk about this new moon in Taurus. If some of you do not know about the zodiac archetype of Taurus, Taurus is a zodiac archetype that is meant to help us hold the light of attention of our desire. So in terms of creation, hi Melissa, the archetype of Taurus helps us stay steadfast in our manifestation. So that's a pretty important part of the journey of the path of enlightenment. How do we get there? Now, new moon is the moon and the sun being merged together. In terms of your energy centers, how does that relate to you? Why does it matter? Your third eye, the sun. The moon, the back of your third eye. Okay, so that's pretty high on the energy scale of your Kundalini energy. And right now, what I love is that we're being activated both front and back in the degrees of Taurus that is speaking of second chances. So some of you, hi Justin, you know me from those forecast that I started last year, and I really love when this idea just came about. I felt like a little girl that was starting something that I always wanted but didn't know I wanted. And then I got overwhelmed and I kind of fell off that passion. And that's kind of like the energy that when I felt the new moon, I'm like, dude, you gotta get back on that horse. That's what made you so happy. So some of you, that's what this new moon in Taurus is going to be all about. And this is in the 6th house, but also in the descendant line. So this is a point where you're actually seeing the one-on-one interactions. Thank you, Rosa. Okay, so what's going to happen is that the new moon is just underneath. And that's the house of health, okay? And that means that your one-on-one interactions, who you have as friends, who you hang out with when you finish your day with work, this type of relationship, are they lifting you up or are they bringing you down, okay? And obviously, this is going to be channeled by all this cosmic energy, especially some of you have been following the page, is that the Pluto retrograde in those degrees of Aquarius, they're talking about your friendships, about your entourage, about how you network. And if you see the guys, remember, some of you remember this and some of you haven't heard it yet, but you see all those lines everywhere. The green dotted line is called the quincunx. And the way that I like to describe the energy is just so uncomfortable. It just feels like it just smacks you in the face. And you're like, where did that come from? Okay, thank you. And it's connected to Nyx. Some of you, if you're watching the reels, all my reels are connected to the cosmic energy. All that you love and that you're seeing is embodiment of the cosmos. This is what I do. I'm showing you how through movement, through your life, you're embodying the cosmos. You're embodying everything that is divine on earth. They are bringing me down, gently saying bye. Yes. So there's going to be bye-byes. There's going to be goodbyes, definitely. Some of you have been receiving some of personal requests for readings and things like that. People are struggling a little bit with sadness and grief through the process of saying goodbye. Please go check out on my YouTube channel, my vibrational pharmacy. Okay, so far I have anger and irritability. So if people upset you, I do have also depression. What else do I have? Some of you have to remind me, but I have some other stuff coming up. Okay, so go and check out this playlist. This is called My Pharmacy, and this is 20 minutes just uplifting you wherever you are in terms of this energy. So Nyx is the goddess of the night. She is very fond of astrology, tarot, divination art, and she is in the degrees of Virgo that speaks of precisely helping you to know what's going on in terms of your dynamics with others. So some of you, if you haven't been, able in the past to cut cords, this energy with this new moon, okay, is super strong. Now, Pluto is connected to the back of your solar plexus. And that means you're going to feel very strongly when your relationships are going to weaken your sun, your light, okay? Everything that is, your intention. So pay attention to how, when you navigate this energy, you feel. But ultimately, this is the way that I channel astrology and the way that I help people is because I'm an empath. And some of you, you're connected here because you feel all of this and you're like, what the heck is going on? And what I'm saying to you is that we have a lot here. Okay, this part of the cosmos is very much connected to your feminine aspect. Okay, this is the inside of your temple. There's a lot of alchemy with Saturn. The degrees of Saturn here, this is the master teacher of cause and effect. If you do this, this happens. Those degrees are helping you to transform. If you do see this, Saturn is going straight here to Medusa and going straight there to Kali. Okay, this is a grand trine. This is super supportive to let energy flow. And what it is showing you is that people that are not going to support your art and heart, okay, just like this channel, you're going to be able to see it. This is in the 4th house, so a lot of the things as far as your relationships, dynamics, you could have inherited some of those patterns. So with Kali here in the 12th house, you're going to have some revelations about the things that you used to do, the things that you used to say yes to, the things that you used to accept that were not serving you. And Medusa, you guys, your placement is like, we all have placements of Medusa. Medusa will stone you. What I mean, she will turn you into stone. So if you feel any heaviness, you might have some Cancer placement, you might have some energy that is connected to this, okay? And that is showing you, hey, we're not moving forward if we're not dealing with this. And what we're dealing here with this whole energy, you see we have a lot of Aries, Taurus energy. Aries is number 1 on the zodiac wheel. What does that mean? I'm a creator. And it teaches you how to set the ground for your creation, how to start and initiate anything you want to create. So pretty important in terms of you wanting to manifest something, right? Okay, and here we have a lot of planets and even the collective North Node that is saying, hey, whatever has been in the way of feeling empowered to initiate what feels good to you, we're going to remove. And we have like a little ding, 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 again, quincunx, so a little bit of a slap in the face again with the rising here in Scorpio. And that means like, if you take the time to meditate a little bit on it, pause, feel what feels off, okay? Let yourself feel what feels off. And my personal experience is I need sound. This girl is, I need my headphones and I need to sit with the uncomfortability and just let it speak to me. And when I do, it just shows me what are the things that are in the way of feeling better. What is in the way of feeling better? So then you're moving here with Taurus. So when you know what is in the way of initiating the things that you claim, some of you, I'm sure, you say, I want this, I want a new house, I want a new car, I want a relationship, I want. The cosmos and our relationship to the cosmos is helping us to allow. So some of you, if you're watching this and you are struggling with allowing and receiving, please go check out on my YouTube. I have a great frequency called Surrendering is the Portal. It's the portal. It's the portal to the vortex of your desire. If you trust that when you say something or you think something that you desire, it's going to come. It's already in the process. Are you going to pin this? Yes, you guys, this is supposed to be live for everyone. So if you have to go and work, go do whatever you have to do. It will be shared. Okay, so to continue a little bit, here, the lessons that we have with Venus, okay? Venus here is all about the placement, like for the next, week or so, because Venus moves pretty fast. We're all here about connected to what we love. What do you love? And this is, when I was looking at this and I was going to hide myself behind, my screen and pull some cards, I was like, no, I don't want to hide. I want to go back to the time where I was just showing you the interaction, and you're going to have a second chance on love. And what is the best love you can get? What you love for yourself. What do you love to do? Okay, so some of you, if you've been, letting yourself, kind of like talk yourself out of certain things, don't. The cosmos is actually supporting you to change, to even go back to things that you started and that you gave up, okay? And especially look at this energy. We have here, some of you, if you already work with goddesses energy, Kali is going to help you bridge the gap. The position right now of Kali in retrograde, she's in retrograde. That means she's going to help you review how to bridge the gap between what it is that you love and that you want, and how to make it happen. And there could be some subconscious energies, some of you, that might be something that is in the way, but there's just so much. This energy for the new moon is so much love. There is so much love from the divine for you to manifest everything that you want, and especially also to attract the people that support you, the people that root for you, the people that are meant to guide you or give you little clues, be part of that little puzzle, big puzzle. Okay. Now let's talk about a little bit more of the geometry. Some of you, if you don't know this rectangle that you see that I'm showing you, and this is called a mystical rectangle. Mystical rectangle, some of you, if you have this in your chart, okay, that sounds super cool, okay, because it says mystical, but really it's an energy that will create an envelope. So you might feel a lot of energy and going through it and having people that do not see it at all, okay, like at all. So that's like looking cool as a cucumber when you're going through a lot, and you'll be like, hey, how come my friends don't realize that I'm breaking down here? So some of you, if you have this in your natal chart, that could be a reason why. Okay, so let's look at the interaction. We have Lilith with Kali, this whole cluster here with Jupiter and Uranus, okay, that are in the last degrees of Taurus. They're going to Neptune. Okay, so right now what it's showing is that we're ending a lot with Neptune in the last degrees of Pisces. We are ending a lot of the patterns of holding our light. Because remember, in Taurus, you're supposed to hold that light, but hold that light of your desires. So if some of you have been like shining away from what you love, shining away from your purpose. Right now, you have a lot of energies that are showing you that probably there was some connection to your family, the legacy. Those are the degrees where Lilith is. There's a lot of transmutation that are happening at a cellular level as far as what you inherited from how you were raised, okay, and how it might have impacted you, and how it might have impacted how your business has been flourishing or not flourishing, okay? So if you've been feeling like a plateau in your life in terms as far as like where your business or where your career or where your aspirations want to go, this is going to create a little bit of tension, okay? And until what? Until you actually sit yourself down, reflect on it, do the energy work. And when I say do the energy work, for me, I use frequencies. That's why I create those frequencies for you guys in my YouTube channel, okay? Just go and check it out. And then I can see like the tension will dissipate. It will actually provide you with some of the insights and the tools that you need to move forward with those energies, okay? Do we have any questions, you guys, on this? Second chances. Try to just kind of like take yourself a little bit out of like, hey, is my boyfriend gonna come back? Or just like kind of like more as you as a creator, you know, just really like this new moon in Taurus is really trying to support everyone to dare to evolve, to change your mind, do things in a different way. Do I do personal readings? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. You can go and check it out on my bio link, my main page. You'll have access to my calendar. Guys, thank you so much for asking. Do I do natal chart reading? Yes, and I love them. Please. I do love personal charts. And really, this is kind of like what I cover. The same way that I cover this energy is the way that I describe energy. Is it a good time to relocate? Oh, great question, you guys. There is something called astrocartography, okay, in your chart, okay? I think what I will do for the ones that... Thank you for the homework, by the way. I'm coming back. Thank you. Astrocartography. Tutorial. I'll do a tutorial on this, okay? I'll do a tutorial on the astrocartography, and it will show you if there are certain cities that are running through certain energy line. I personally have lived on the exact point of certain line of energies. Now, is it easy? It's not always easy because you have to know your natal chart to know how it will affect you. But for example, in general, Jupiter is a planet of luck and expansion. If you're close to a Jupiter location, it's usually a good thing. Mars or Venus can be great as well. It depends if you have retrogrades. Again, that can be covered in a personal reading. Now, someone was asking, how does it affect your relationship? Well, we are here in a plane where we're learning how to be creators in relationship also to others. So being mindful of our creation and having the highest good for ourselves and others at the same time. So your relationship, if you have a chart that is, more in those areas, especially I would say above, okay, here. I would say more from 11th house all the way to 6th house, that kind of energy here. You're going to have, if you have a lot of planets in those areas in your natal chart, you're going to have a lot of lessons from others, okay? I know from experience. I have a lot of energy here, okay? And it's the greatest thing because that means that people are helping you get feedback, okay? And that means that astrology is part of helping you how to navigate, how to become that version of yourself that you feel is calling you. in regards also to attracting people that support this, okay? And that's very much what's happening right now. So thank you guys so much for being here. Okay, I will check in very shortly with you guys. This is your new moon in Taurus forecast. Thank you again. My name is Audrey. If you need access to the YouTube videos, please go and check out the music on my bio link. Thank you so much. Namaste.